James, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. How's this process been the last couple of weeks of leading up to this?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely been stressful. A lot of hard work, a lot of thinking. But it's glad to be over. But yeah, the whole thing was pretty stressful. But we've been working hard. So.
How do you think you did today?
Good. I mean, I thought I did everything I could. Put some solid numbers, some that I'm pretty happy with. Also got a lot of room for improvement. But I thought that was a pretty good day.
Being able to have this opportunity, what has it meant to you since just with the whole season you've had here at Indiana?
Yeah, I mean, kind of great. Like I said, great season. This process is definitely a little different, something I'm kind of not used to. But I think to kind of have the season we did, come out here with these guys and kind of, work out here again. It's been fun.
How was it working out with the guys again?
It was good. I missed a lot of them. It's good to see them. A lot of good faces. A lot of people I enjoyed playing this last year with. Those are my guys.
What kind of feedback are you getting from when you talk to people, about
Yeah.
what you need to do and what you are doing well?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing for me in this process was weight. Obviously, I'm a little undersized, so I think get my weight up, which I did, which I was happy with. It was good for me. And yeah, just kind of showing off, trying to run as fast as I can, and I think we'll have some options come April.
Where did you train at?
I was here. Started January.
Obviously, strength and explosiveness, speed, all that you're working on. But anything particular that you and Coach Owens and the strength staff here kind of focused on?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me was bench. I've had a couple shoulder injuries, so that's kind of limited me a little bit. But I can't do anything about that. I got to go out there, and so I think bench was the biggest thing for me. I thought I'd put up a pretty good number.
Jay.
Doing good. How y'all doing today? Yes,
CJ,
sir.
it's been a busy couple weeks for you. How you feeling?
Blessed. That's all I say. Blessed, and just appreciate for the opportunity. And just going, putting my head down and working. Like, just enjoying the time. It's a dream come true. All the stuff that I did is, things you dream about as a child. So I just kind of, continue to do that and just, not get too high on myself and just stay in the moment.
I know it's all happened so quickly, but have you been able to reflect on the combine experience at all?
No, not yet. I'm going to take some time with these next couple of days after finishing pro day to kind of reflect on it. Like I said, it was one of those things, you dream about as a kid, you see on TV, you watch YouTube videos of it, and I was actually there. So, it's still surreal. But, these next couple of days, I'm going to kind of, wind down a little bit and just think about, wow, I really just did that. So,
When you're in a situation like that, CJ, how do you focus on the job at hand and yet realize, man, I'm at a place where I've been dreaming about?
Yeah, I go to my training, all the things that I trained on. Don't worry about the outside noise and just really rely on that. That's what I focus on. And just in the moment, I just think about all the things little things and the little details that I do during training. Just kind of keep myself in the moment and not, let all the bright lights kind of, shine me away from doing what I need to do.
Based on what you had built up in your head about what the combine was going to be about, how did it meet your expectations?
Mm-hmm.
What surprised you about it too?
I feel like I meet the expectations by the talent there. I mean, it's a bunch of talented individuals there. A lot of guys that I got to meet, some guys that I played against, some guys I never played against. And you kind of got to meet them as persons, and there's a lot of cool guys there. And I mean, like I said, just getting that chance to even run the 40, seeing that on TV, it was something surreal in that moment. So I really enjoyed that time.
What kind of feedback did you get from from the people you talked to?
Yeah.
What was the main thing that came across?
A lot of people say I surprised them. Like a lot of people didn't think I was that quick. I always knew in my head I was pretty quick. I'm an explosive guy. I can get off really quick. A lot of people were surprised by it. And once again, most of my life I've been an underdog. A lot of people doubted me. And once again, I just go out there to prove the haters wrong, prove all the doubters wrong.
The Shrine Bowl week was a week where, even before the combine, people started talking about you. How big was that week for you?
It was huge because I got a chance to perform actual football stuff in front of a lot of football coaches, a lot of scouts, and they really got to see me perform outside of just the film. They see me face to face, get to meet me, shake my hand. That was huge for me, and I just kind of went out there with the same mentality that I went through with the season. It's like, hey, it's work time, and not make don't make the stage too big. Just kind of rely on my training, all the things that I've done during the off season and during the season, kind of translating that into the Shrine Bowl. So that was awesome.
The decision to be here today as well as this weekend, kind of how did you weigh that, the decision to just do positional stuff, etc.?
That's one of my last chances to get to support my teammates. That's really what I thought about. I wanted to be here with my guys. This is probably the last time we'll be in the same, arena together at the same time. And that was big for me, just seeing all the guys that I worked with throughout the season who kind of helped me get into the position I am today. Without them, I wouldn't be here. It's a team sport. You need 11 guys doing the same thing at the same time to, become successful. And that was the big thing, supporting my guys, just getting, clap for them one more time, cheering them on. So that was huge.
The season Indiana had last year, how big of a part do you think that played in today in all the NFL representatives being here and you and your teammates getting to show out like this?
I mean, you do well, a lot of people are going to catch sight of that. And that was kind of, that what came with that. We had a great season, going 11-2, making the college football playoffs. And, we brought a lot of eyes to that situation. And I feel like that really helped a lot as well. A lot of people didn't know who Indiana was. Indiana wasn't on the map, but now it is. And it's going to stay that way for some time.
You're proud of being a part of that?
Yes, sir. Very proud. I'm just proud for the opportunity just to be a part of something that's never been done in Indiana history. That was huge for me, and I really appreciated that. And just giving the fans what they deserve was huge for me as well.
One more for CJ.
CJ, talk about the interactions you had at the Shrine Bowl. What were some of those interactions like? How was meeting the coaches and the other staff?
Yeah, being the coaches was awesome. Just kind of learning different things, how they coach certain things, certain ways in their program and their schemes. Just kind of taking that and putting it on it's one big melting pot. That's what the Shrine Bowl was for me. And one big melting pot, we kind of brought everybody closer together and just one detail, one thing, that we all did from different areas. So that was awesome. And just learning from some of the guys that they might have got coached by or by their different schools was awesome as well. Just seeing the different techniques they may do or, how they approach certain, reach blocks or different things like this, certain things they see. So it was great, just kind of getting all the details and information from different people.
Thanks, CJ.
Kurtis, tell us about the experience at the Combine. That's kind of the beginning of all this. We're at Pro Day today, but your experience has already started with the NFL Combine.
Yeah, it was really awesome. Just being around, the best of the best and being able to meet a bunch of teams and kind of go through that process and that interview process. And, even though I wasn't able to physically do anything, it was one of the more valuable experiences, and I was just happy I was able to go.
How was it being back here with the guys?
It's been great. It's been great. Really, when we had a meeting yesterday about with everyone that was going to be at Pro Day, just seeing the guys again, and everyone's in great shape, and just excited, to watch them run and watch them show out, and I'm looking forward to playing them in preseason.
At the Combine, Kurtis, what was kind of a theme, I guess, in the interviews you had? What did you try to convey to teams, and what did they want to ask about you?
Yeah, it was a lot of question about my knee and question about how the story behind that, and a lot about just my learning style, how I play, and there's a lot about the season, because it was something that it put Indiana on the map, the way the team played and the season went, and so I was just trying to convey that I'm just grateful to be a part of such a great team, and that it's gonna help prepare me for the next level, and just this 1 year has developed me a ton. And so just trying to convey that I'm eager to learn and ready to learn, and that I've learned a lot from the last couple of years.
Kurtis, you look like the ultimate hype guy out here today. How important was it for you to be out here supporting your guys?
It was awesome. Yeah, I love all these guys. We've been in this journey for over a year now, and so just being able to be there for those guys and hype them up and make sure that I get the most out of all of them. I just like to see them succeed. And just being able to watch them has been awesome, and I'm glad I can be that hype man.
Kurt, you mentioned your knee, and the NFL, part of that is being tough, and obviously with your thumb situation that we all know about, and then the knee, how in the world were you able to play on a torn ACL like you did? I don't know how that's even possible.
Yeah, I didn't really know it was torn, right? And that's the story, and so, they were telling me that I could play on it, and so that's all I kind of needed. Thankfully, I stayed in the pocket a lot more this year than other years, and so that helped a bunch. But just with the thumb and the knee, it just definitely some uncomfortability, and it wasn't playing fully healthy. But I just wanted to be out there, play and continue the season. So.
But was that a talking point with some of the NFL guys, showing your toughness and doing that?
Absolutely. I like to explain the stories and say them truthfully, but also in a way to show that I played. Only missed one game, and I had torn ACL and a broken thumb, and so it's definitely. It was a talking point for sure, because a lot of them didn't really understand or know, like myself and yourself, that you could even play with those injuries. But it's a fun story to tell. So.
If you could reflect on where you were at last spring, had really zero ties to the whole staff, what would maybe the speech be to the whole incoming crop of guys who have really, lack of experience with the whole staff?
Yeah, I would just say that this staff is going to prepare you for success. You know, I mean, this offense is set up, and if you buy in, you're going to have success, and you're going to win some games. Coach Sig, obviously the ultimate winner, and everyone on the staff has shown that as well. You know, I met Coach Chandler today. You know, he seems like a great mind, and I'm excited to see what he brings to the team and everything. And so, you know, just all the new guys coming in, you know, trust the process, trust the staff, because, you know, they know how to do it.
So your acclimation process worked, obviously, but is there anything when you reflect back on it you may change to kind of hasten that process?
You know, yes and no. You know, I definitely feel like, you know, the process and the spring ball especially was a little slow, but that's kind of how things are going to be, you know, when you're trying to learn and understand things. You know, I think it's all part of learning and growing, and that's something that I like to reiterate, is that every year I grow and I learn more as a quarterback, and I'm excited to do that at the next level.
How was it having a fellow Hoosier at the Combine in TJ West?
It was awesome, especially just, you know, how much he's helped himself and how much he's shown that he belongs at the next level, and not even just going underlooked a little bit in the season, and then being able to show out that, you know, at his bowl game and then the Combine. Just very thrilled for him, especially being a fellow MAC guy himself, and so very excited to watch him and his journey. I know it's going to be a long one.
Great. Thanks, Kurtis.
Thanks.
How's this process been for you?
It's been great. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome journey from since January, from when we lost to Notre Dame. We just been prepping for this this day, and I'm just blessed with the opportunity from God to be able to come out here and pro day, to be able to showcase my ability at pro day.
How's it been being back with the guys today?
Oh my God, it felt awesome. You know what I mean? Coming back, I ain't see the guys in 2 months. So coming back, you can see people getting bigger. You know what I mean? People leaning up. It just feels great because they're my brothers. You know what I mean? They're my brothers off the field. So be able to get to see them again is always a pleasure.
How do you feel your workout was today?
I feel like I did great. I did. But like I said, I'm blessed for God for giving me the opportunity out here. I feel like I showed out, and I'm blessed to be out here.
Talk about the opportunity here. Pressure. There's got to be some pressure because, you know, you've got all these NFL representatives, and that's what you want to take this next step in your journey, and all these guys watching you. A little pressure on you to perform today.
You know, they say pressure is privilege. So like, I feel like with the opportunity to be out here, I'm just blessed for the opportunity. And like, I like the pressure. You know, having like, it's like football. When you go to football games and there's a packed out crowd, just coming out here with the scouts. I mean, it was a booster. It built my confidence, and I feel like I did great today.
Talk about how the season last year helped with you guys. A lot of NFL representatives here, a lot of guys on your team worthy of being looked at, which has not always been the case here. The program is obviously building. How much did last year have to do with today?
It was epic, you know what I mean? Like I said, we was top 10 college team in college football. So we did great in the regular season and in the postseason. So like, us having a great record, us having great guys and great prospects, it just helped other guys around us too, that maybe they'll stand out here at pro day. They didn't get that many reps in the game, and they'll come out here and be able to do great. So I feel like with the prospects that we had, it also helped the other prospect that was here too. So like, it was all just fun.
Jailin, how was it having a guy on your side of the ball when CJ represented at the Combine last week?
Oh my God, that was awesome. CJ put on for us, man. That's my dog, man. That's our brother. And like, I'm proud of him, man. He came a long way. And like I said, that's my dog. And he put on for us, and I congratulate him, and I thank him for that.
Yeah, what was like playing behind him last year?
It was awesome, you know, just playing in front of that master D lineman. CJ West's a dog, you know what I mean? So like, he can fly, he can make a spin move, and I just come and fill the gap after him. It's just amazing playing with him. He's a dog.
Jailin, if you've had any interaction with some of the NFL representatives, what's that been like? What have you been talking to them about?
It's been awesome, you know. It's a dream come true. Like, NFL prospect is like really talking to you. It feels mind blowing, but like, it's a blessing, you know what I mean? So it just feels great that NFL prospects is actually like looking at your game. So like, it just makes me, it boosts my confidence. It makes the standard. It makes me be the best person I can be.
And what's some of the things they've been asking you or telling you about your game? Maybe something to improve on?
They said like stay fast, stay quick, and just stay healthy. You know what I mean? Be able to exercise and just be able to like I said, just stay ready for the moment.
What are you taking away from today and from the information you've gotten and all the conversations you've had?
I would say I'm ready for the journey. You know what I mean? Being able to conversate with the NFL scouts and give you an idea how the NFL is. I just say, man, I'm ready and I'm blessed for the opportunity.
How much do you think your game day performance speaks for you a little bit? I mean, you were pretty consistent through the course of last year. I know they have things they want to talk to you about, but in terms of what you were able to show on the field, how much do you think that translates to what they want to see from you?
Not to be cocky, but film does speak a lot. I feel like I have a great film. And like I said, that just correlates to that. I think I had an awesome pro day too. So like with the film and with the pro day, I think I've helped myself a lot. And I just want to say thank you for the coaches, the strength and conditioning coaches, and even Coach Haynes, Coach Team and everybody. And I just want to say thank you for this journey and for this ride, and I'm ready.
What did last season kind of mean to you being here?
It felt like a movie, you know what I mean? When I first got here, around this time, like January last year, I could tell like the vibe was kind of off, but like once we started getting it going, we went through spring ball, we fight the adversity. It just was awesome to see the change of the adversity and the culture here. I just want to say, man, it felt like a movie, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes it feels unbelievable, but like at the end of the day, it's the grace of God. And like I just want to thank the coaches, thank Coach Cincinnati for giving me the opportunity to be out here. And like I said, man, it's been an amazing journey.
What would the title of the movie be?
Indiana.
Last year was such an incredible year. It's in a year like any other for Indiana football. How proud are you to be a part of starting something that had never been at Indiana, not having a program like that, of which they're looking to follow up with another great season, possibly going back to the CFP?
I mean, I feel very, like, it feels crazy. Like, it feels like a moment. It feels like a dream. I feel also proud, like, we be able to come and change the culture, like, and like, I feel happy about it. I feel blessed, and like, not only have we made an impact in the football team, but once we left, it's still going. Like, we still upload the young guys at a high standard, and Indiana's not leaving no time soon.
Jailin, can you describe what the build-up has been like for the last 2 months, and then the build-up to April and the draft?
Oh yeah, the build-up's been good. I've been training in Orlando, Florida with my boy LB, so I just been maintaining, but trying to slow it down, keep my pace, and learn how to critique myself and with the proper techniques of like running the 40, L cone, and just trying to get bigger, stronger, faster while doing it. And I feel like the process has been awesome. It's been a great journey, and I'm just ready for what's with me.
One more for Jailin.
As a guy who was with Sig for, was it 3 years?
4.
4 years with him and Haynes, what would your advice be to the whole incoming crop of guys who just haven't played with them, haven't spent a lot of time with them?
Number one, be coachable, man. Just listen to the coaches. Like, it works, dog. Like, you can tell that it works. And like I said, just be on point, be coachable, and you're not bigger than the program. Nobody's bigger than the program. Like, treat everybody like your brothers. Treat this system like it's your family, and like everything will come through.
Myles, how's this day been?
Great. You know, I feel like I came out and did what I needed to do, and I put on the show, and I just did me.
You look pretty excited after that long post up there. What happened on that play, would you see?
I just know I made the play. You know, that's running great routes and catching the ball. That's what I do for a living.
Most of the time, I was going through practice, working routes, and getting things. You know what you're doing. Here, it's a different situation. You're kind of putting on a show for guys that are looking at you for specific things for your future. How is that different for you?
I mean, it's just a different set of eyes. That's all it is. You know, it's still, at the end of the day, you still putting your cleats on, you tying them up, and you playing football at the end of the day, you know, and God brought me here to shine my light, and that's what I'm doing.
Myles, you in drills, you had a different guy throwing you the ball than you did there this season. How do you think Fernando did getting you the ball?
Great. You know, we got out here a little early so we can throw with him a few times before we actually got out here for the day, you know, and he has a cannon, Indiana. Y'all got a great one.
How do you compare him to other quarterbacks you played with just in the short time that you?
I mean, I done played with some great quarterbacks. You know, he's up there with one of them greats. I wish I would have got a chance to play with him, you know, but I got a chance to play with Kurt, and that's another great quarterback, you know. So it all worked out.
Myles, was this a nerve-wracking experience, a fun experience? How would you describe it?
Fun, no nerves, for real. You know, of course, I couldn't sleep last night. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock in the morning, but it is what it is. I came out and did what I could.
How do you describe what Indiana football has done for you in your journey to get to the next level?
I mean, they gave me this opportunity, you know. I could have went and played anywhere else, you know, and I chose to come to Indiana. And Coach Sig, I thank him for that. Coach Shandy, all the coaches, I thank them for bringing me here and taking me in as one of their own, you know. And I really enjoyed it. I had brothers at Texas Tech, but I made some more brothers here, like lifelong brothers that's probably going to be in my wedding someday.
As a player who arrived here last year, hadn't played with the staff, had that whole experience trying to acclimate last spring, what would your advice be to this whole class that arrived here?
Getting that playbook, man. Getting that playbook, learn your plays, do what you got to do so you can get on the field as fast as possible. You know, ain't nobody gonna make no money sitting around. So you got to be on top of everything you do, be where you're supposed to be, and most of all, just be a great person. You know, be a great human. You know, that's gonna get you further in life than anything else.
Talk about your journey. Last year, you're playing on a team that ends up playing in the college football playoffs as the season of the program's life, and now you're playing in front of NFL personnel for a potential lifelong job, and so your journey is looking to continue.
Definitely. You know, I started off at Texas Tech, and I had a great time at Texas Tech. You know, like I said, I had met brothers and coaches that I loved deep down in my heart, you know, and they gave me a great opportunity. But when I decided to transfer, it was one of the hardest things I ever did. I'm not gonna lie. Like my dog Caleb sitting right there, he'll tell you, like, I was crying, like it hurt me because I didn't want to leave them. That's not something that I do, you know. So when I left, it was a business decision, you know, and I chose to come to Indiana because of what they had to offer. And I mean, looking back on it, it worked out, you know. It worked out. It all played in my favor, God's favor, you know. Highly blessed.
How did the success this season, how do you think that really helped you develop to be ready to do what you did today?
Definitely. You know, I think for me, the main thing, like the offense, the terminology in the offense, you know, I'm coming from an air raid where it's a lot of one-word calls, you know. Now you got a sentence this long, and now you got to learn it. You got a few weeks or a few days to even learn it, you know. So I think that terminology part, because I've always been a receiver, I am, you know, they helped, of course, mold me a little bit more and help me get better in some aspects. But like as far as like on the field stuff, I would say the terminology of like what I was learning and how things are being taught to me and said, you know, I think that was the biggest thing for me.
Myles, how do you think your versatility as kind of an all-purpose guy separates you from the rest of the receiver field?
I mean, I'm a smaller guy, punt return, kick return, punt, kickoff, whatever you want me to put me on. You know, I feel like I can do it all. I can kick the ball if you wanted me to. That's just who I am. You know, I can do it. I can do everything. Whatever the task is, Myles Price can do it.
Myles, you talked about during the season that you had a vision board when you picked coming to Indiana.
Facts.
Are you still going to use that for the NFL draft?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's on it right now?
We don't know yet. We getting started right now. This is just the beginning.
One more for Myles.
Myles, what have some of your interactions been like with the NFL staff and some of the representatives?
I can tell I definitely opened a lot of eyes, and that's what I knew I was going to do. That's what I prayed about, you know, and God gave me this opportunity to come out here and do that, and I succeeded. I excelled.
Yeah, normally you're playing together with the team, and now you're playing in front of NFL representatives to hopefully make a team for your future.
Man, today is the dream, you know what I'm saying? That's what you work for, this opportunity out here to come out, compete in front of 32 teams, and potentially set myself up for success at the next level. You know, I was out here individualized, but I was still out here with my guys, so it still felt like we was here together at the end of the day, so it was still fun. It was a great time.
How was your experience? Do you feel like it went well?
I feel like it went pretty well. I mean, there were some areas that I felt like I could have done better, but there was also other areas where I surpassed my expectations. And route running wise, that's just, you know, what I do on a daily basis. So that was just, you know, routine. But I felt overall it was a good day, solid day.
Keyshawn, can you describe some of the interactions you've had with some of the NFL talent and their scouts?
Yeah, I talked to a few teams. A lot of them just told me that I just had a great performance today, you know, surpassed the expectations they thought I was going to come in and do today. And just that I got a bright future ahead of me. So just thankful for all of that.
Keyshawn, you're catching balls from Mendoza today. Roruke during the season. How would you compare the two? How do you think Mendoza did?
Two great quarterbacks, man. You know, Kurtis, I wish he was out here because that's just my guy, and we got a year in together, but Mendoza stepped in and did a great job, put the ball where it needed to be, allowed me to go out there and make plays, show my ability to track the ball. So, you know, two great guys, two great quarterbacks.
How was it being with the guys again?
Great, man. You know, you go out there and train with a bunch of strangers for 2 months, and then you come back and see the guys you put all the work in to get here. So it was fun seeing Myles, Darren, and all the other guys, you know, just interacting with them again, and also watching them chase their dreams and stuff. You know, it was fun. You know, that's what we all dream of.
What have the past couple months of training looked like before this moment?
Before this moment, the past couple months looked like hot sun, long days, a lot of training room, a lot of rehab, and a lot of detailed work. You know, just taking everything serious just because I know, you know, the significance that training will have today, and, you know, it showed.
What is it going to take for you to go from playing against Notre Dame in your final collegiate game to playing in the NFL?
a team believing in me. You know, just one of the 32 taking a chance on me and seeing the potential I have to make an impact and be a great contribution to their team and taking a chance and give me an opportunity.
Where did you do your training at?
From other players in this draft class?
Say it again?
What do you think sets you apart from other players in this draft class?
I just strong hands, ability to make difficult catches, ability to make plays after the catch. Great guy, great character guy. You know, you don't got to worry about me off the field. Come in, do my job, hard worker, face adversity throughout my whole career. So, you know, all the intangibles, you want, I have that.
And where did you say you did your training at?
I was in X3 Fort Myers with Jordan and Garrett, two great guys. If anybody want to go get better, I recommend they go there. They definitely helped me improve everything.
As a player who arrived here last spring, hadn't worked with anyone here, what would your advice be for the whole class arriving here now on just how to acclimate?
Just trust the process, buy in. You know, with Coach Sig and the staff here, what they want and what they do works, clearly is shown. You know, just buy in, do not get too big-headed. Keep the main thing. Don't chase the NIL, don't chase the money, just put the work in here and the check and everything, that's going to come later, just be focused, completely buy in, take care of your body, all of that stuff.
How did you and Roruke approach that process last year, QB receiver combination there?
We had the challenge, just coming in from a last year being 3-9, new staff, we had something to prove, and this team will have something to prove again that there wasn't a fluke. But, we worked together diligently, watched a lot of film, sat together in the playbook, all the guys, everybody in the receiver room in Roruke. We sat it together in the receiver room, playbook, film, throw together, timing stuff, just everything to build that chemistry. So when I'm out there and he may not see me, he could throw the ball knowing I'll be at, and that chemistry is just there already.
At what point last year were you comfortable here?
I would say after UCLA. I started the season off slow, didn't play much, kind of, was not really a team name, probably still not a big name on the team, but, after UCLA and I was able to finally get out there and showcase what I can do to the team and show how I can be an assistant. After that, they let me roll, and I felt good, just continue to play out that season.
Keyshawn, how does it feel knowing that you're an NFL draft prospect? What has that been like?
It's a up and down experience just because, there's only so much you can do throughout this process. The work has been put in, the 5 years of college, this day-to-day, now it's just like, if somebody believes, they believe. But, it's fun, though, just because, it's what you dream of. When I started playing football, I was 5 years old. That's what I wanted to do, play in the NFL, compete in front of scouts, potentially get drafted, just get opportunity in general. But, it's a dream.
One more for Keyshawn.
What's your next step from leaving here to keep on trying to improve your journey?
Go home, see my family first. Then I'm going to come back and, just be able to keep training here. I know Kurtis will be back throwing soon, so I'm going to throw with him, have a free weight room, have free rehab, keep some money in my pocket, and get better.
Thank you.